Hey everybody, good morning. I'm Troy, and this is my video training diary as I document some of my training as I get ready for Ironman 70.3 Oceanside in April. And it's been a while since I've done a triathlon, about 12 years or so, and just wanted to sort of document my progress as I do get back into it, especially in my early to mid 50s. And maybe the information I provide or the ideas might help you if you're on a similar journey as I am. So just an update on training. This past week went pretty well. You know, I made an observation earlier in one of my earlier video diaries that I wasn't running enough. So I decided to make a shift there and start running more frequently. Not a lot of volume, but just more frequently. And I remember when I got back into training when I was in my early 40s, well, 40-ish, and then I did Ironman as well as a bunch of other events. I look back at some training logs and information, and frequency on the run was really an important part of getting back into shape at that time as well. And I remember running 6 days a week. Not a lot of volume, you know, doing 30-minute runs, 20 to 40-minute runs, and a little bit of quality here and there, but just the frequency and getting out there almost every day really brought my fitness around. And that's the approach I'm starting to take now. So I've been running practically every day for at least a mile and a half on the treadmill, up to 3 miles or so on the road. And it's starting to feel normal again. You know, it's just starting to feel better, just like it is with the bike. As I mentioned before, more frequency with the bike as well, getting on the bike for 30 minutes at a time, 20 minutes, so you can check my Strava, getting on Zwift on my Stages bike and hopping on there and working on cadence around 90 RPMs, just trying to get smooth again. And not watching watts that much right now, but still mindful of them, and you know, starting to hold 225 to 250 watts pretty comfortably for that duration. Not a long duration, but still it's becoming more comfortable. So I feel like the body's definitely adapting, and it feels pretty good. As far as weight goes, you know, I mentioned I weighed in at around 182, 183. That hasn't changed a whole lot, even with the consistency. So I haven't really cut any pounds yet. But I intend to, because I know that I used to race back in the day really well at around 170, 172. And then even about 12 years ago, I got back down in the lower 170s. So I don't know if I want to get that low again. Probably upper 170s, 176 to 178 would probably do me pretty well in terms of that power to weight ratio. So no hard dieting, just watching what I eat and just paying attention. I always eat well, but just trying to focus on not eating any sugars. I mean, I try to avoid that except for dessert. And just a taste, right? Everything in moderation, including moderation. So that's that. So the weight piece will take care of itself, as I know, especially as I start ramping up my rides and runs to higher volume work, which I intend to do. I'm going to have to, right? You're getting ready for a 70.3, you have to ramp it up. I'm also going to start incorporating a little bit of intensity now, especially on the bike, like short pickups, you could call them, or openers, 30 seconds to a minute, higher power, because I know when I start doing that, I start feeling stronger. But I don't want to accelerate that growth really quickly and then plateau. So I'm careful about when I get back into that. But I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. But one of the reasons is I'm going to be doing the El Tour de Tucson coming up, and that's a 100-miler, and that's coming up in late November. And so I need to get my rides up for sure, because that's a long day in the saddle. Not that I'm going to be racing it, but just getting through it. So that's my intention. And then I signed up for the 24 Hours of the Old Pueblo mountain bike race for the solo single speed division in February. So I'll be doing that again. And so I want to be in decent shape for that as well, so I can go for a PR in that event. I'm looking forward to this kind of crazy event, but I'm really looking forward to it. Other than that, that's my update. Just cranking along. I guess the key message today is consistency. Just getting out there and just being consistent, not long, not high volume, not long duration, just 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's starting to feel better. It's starting to feel like the engine's starting to idle again at the right rate, and starting to feel more comfortable. It's not perfect for sure, and I still feel like I need a long ways to go, but I see this trajectory in the right direction in terms of the fitness coming back slowly but surely. All right, that's all I have today. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to make them in the comment section, and be sure to like the video if you like this stuff. All right, thanks a lot. Take care.